Hello, we are back. Hopefully the connection's good.
Stephanie looks sad. It's because I have to sit by him.
Who said that?
Kevin.
Kevin didn't say that.
Yes, he did too.
Cindy
Oh, Candy.
or Candy.
Oh, he said it's showtime.
Oh,
I got my colors mixed up.
yeah. We for some reason the connection with the mesh box, that last box was not connected, so it come undone. So, anyways, we're done feeding. So we're just going to do the live.
Oh, she's saying, "Save me." He read me like a book. Hey, Pam, Sharon, Herman, Midland, Texas, Jane, Rhonda from northern Minnesota,
Jacob,
Walter, Pam again, Jana. 2 lives in one day.
That's right. So this is the last live you'll get with us this week. The late night lives, we still may do one of the feeding the animals in the evening time because a lot of people really like those. And if we can finish up and get up there at a decent time, it goes a lot better when you're not trying to rush because
South Florida.
The animals, we are trying to get back in a good routine. We give them treats a couple times a week, but now it's starting to cool off a little bit. We're just going to try to work with them. And not only that, it's fun.
Hey, I got some liquid Band-Aid today.
Uh-huh.
And some Vicks. And a humidifier.
Oh, you did?
And some more Chigger-X.
For some reason, the chiggers are terrible right now, guys.
And something else.
Hello, Brandon and Stephanie from El Reno, Oklahoma.
Oh, some Parmex. I got it all today.
There's Dean. How are you doing, Dean, with Random Things I Do? Hello,
Hey,
my favorite farm from Northern. Huh?
Mendocino.
Good evening.
Cheetahwaga, New York, here just outside of Buffalo. Was just catching up on your videos earlier.
Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate it.
Or earlier videos.
I'll give y'all a hint. The contractors are back.
I told them that in the video today.
Oh, you see, you're cheating. They are back.
I didn't show nothing. I didn't say what. I said it'll be on the next video. They could just probably hear it from me feeding the goats.
Yeah, they are back. We're super excited. Big things are happening. I'm getting better with secrets. So, yeah, it's all going to be good. Saw the video.
He thinks he is.
With tube going down the side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was something. Maybe I got to have a AAA. My battery's going dead.
Well, use your finger.
No. There's no AAAs over there?
No, the only batteries we have is that battery box that you have. The bullet or whatever safe thing.
Oh,
that thing
right
is.
here. I got a AAA.
Look at you. You've been asking me all day, and you have them right with you.
Hey, I got everything.
Yeah, somewhere.
Got everything but a dishwasher.
You're on something. You have a dishwasher.
It don't work all the time.
It sure does. That's Leighton's job today or this week. We changed weeks. What size was battery you were storing in the side? Those were double A's.
That was, yeah, double A. But we had several people email us, and I think, which is odd, one of the emails we got said back in the 80s, they actually used to do that before they sold the product, so it would gel up and you would bring it back to them. I ain't saying that would happen, but I just think it's odd. Like,
yeah. At least it said there's batteries in your side.
that was a setup there, huh? I set my own self up for that. All
The
right.
dishwasher is still on vacation.
I know.
Whatever I've done since we've been here, I've actually done dishes twice myself. But you got to give the kids some chores, especially when there's not many chores in the house you can do.
How do you give people we missed you?
How do you get people? I don't know.
You got your wife to wash dishes. I know it was a joke. I think I said that in a video or something, just being sarcastic. So please don't think I really think
Stephanie,
that way.
he won't last a day without you.
Unfortunately,
so
you're probably right.
Noreen says, time for the... You know what she's talking about? Fly swatter.
Oh.
She didn't say it, but...
Good evening, folks. A lot of things are happening on the farm. New fence, watermelons, and the house. Oh my goodness, that house looks beautiful. If y'all ain't gonna believe what y'all gonna see here in a couple days. Yep.
Yeah, blow your mind.
Yeah, it is. Did you get side by side going? Yes, the side by side is going now. I do got to change.
That's good news.
I got to do change the oil, and I got the filter and everything. So we're going to do the maintenance on it. Hey, you good people, we have missed you, and you are part of our families. Well, thank you, y'all. We accept every one of y'all as well. Kids can wash dishes. Yeah.
I wish I can come down to you guys' house and the Arms family and everyone. I have to make a trip and message you guys.
Yeah, hopefully one day we will be able to do that. Yeah, pepper cream cheese. Yep. I can't wait to cook them on the back porch.
Did you eat the watermelon?
The watermelon was not fully ripe. So we're going to give it probably 3 more days, and then we're going to go get another one. But I was looking at some on the side of the road. They was really big, but these might not be big. They're not very far. The orange ones are almost good.
And I was reading a lot of the comments. They were like, the watermelon's done or most of the time watermelon's done when that little curly piece turns brown and blah blah blah. Well, both watermelons that we've picked,
the curly piece was brown.
Yeah, and they're just not quite done.
Steph loves seeing the house on both channels. Yes, thank y'all so much. We was up there today, and your mind can only just. We was already trying to figure out places to put the furniture, and we ain't even got furniture yet. So
I know where the grill's going. Now the living room is a little bit to the small side. So we're trying to think outside the box on where to put everything, especially we're going to be in it before Christmas. So we're going to have obviously the tree right in front of the window, and there's just not a whole lot of room.
After looking at that living room, it might be one of those deals that we make part of the garage, part of the living room.
We could, but then we'd have to add on to the garage to make a bedroom.
You can make a bedroom out of the garage, because the garage is, if we decide to do the bedroom out of the garage and not the office, I don't know. Like I say, we're going to wait until we actually get to live in it for several months to, see what we want to do different. Wow, we get another live. Yeah, that was just the short token of the animals today.
Yeah. When they start the drywall, watch how the mark and cut the outlets in.
Yeah, they most likely they'll use a router. So what I did today is I didn't get all the house, but I'm going to the walls and taking pictures of the walls with the tape measure out to measure the studs in between and how far the lines go down, up, and then I'm going to draw it out on a piece of paper so I got an outline of the house.
Steph, how's your stepdad? He is still doing good. He's been in the rehab, 2 days now, I think? Or yesterday and today? I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days. And, he seems to be doing pretty decent. He's getting his walking down, and, there's still a little bit of time to heal up completely, but he's doing a lot better.
Maybe brown, tender, and yellow belly.
What's he talking about? Do you know what he's talking
Watermelon.
about? Oh.
Have a great night. All right, you have a great night as well. Hey, Scott, everything guy, how are you? Congratulations on the new house. I like watching your guys' video. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we greatly appreciate you coming in here and leaving us a comment and visiting with us. We greatly appreciate that.
Tim said you should try teaching the animals to sit up with the snakes.
Hey, I'm telling you, you can make an animal do whatever it wants. Just got to give them snacks and show them love.
And I showed him how to do it, so I mean, it works.
Yeah, listen at her. Hey, Brandon Steph, glad I finally caught the live. We are here in North Carolina. We have a dishwasher, but it still washes dishes. Yeah.
Harold says, "Are y'all gonna be doing any more trapping?"
As long as the animals, the varmints stay away, we're good. What I really think is the premier one, which we're not getting many animals coming on the camera neither. Actually, let me check it. I didn't check this morning.
Lisa, she said, I used to graph out the layout of the room and make little templates to move around the placement of the furniture. Since we moved here, obviously we can't rearrange anything, but I'm a rearranging person. I rearrange all the time. The kids' bedrooms, everything. Now that they're a little bit older, I don't know if they'd let me. The girls would, because they're kind of like me. They want to rearrange all the time. But Leighton's more like a stickler a little bit. So, I don't know on his room. But Kayson, I don't know if he would let me either. Probably sometimes, but then maybe not sometimes. But that's what I always did. I always just do it on a regular piece of paper, and I line it out. And
we got our UPS guy almost on camera.
Almost.
But you can see his green gloves. That guy's awesome. That is amazing. Takes the time to punch in our code, to get in our gate. That's amazing.
Camping is over for a couple weeks.
We've been camping for a minute.
Yeah, for a good minute. I got a new bed and rearranged my room for the first time in 16 years. Awesome.
That's amazing.
Have you had any problems with wild hogs? Only once, and that was when we moved to the property, because obviously it was pretty much the wild hogs' home because no one lived here. And then when we got here, we got rid of them, obviously. But I think that was the only time.
Yep.
Howdy from Lagosto, Moreno, Jalisco, Mexico. Love your home building and your ideas are great.
That's awesome. Thank you. We've got a whole bunch more ideals, but we just got to wait to do them.
Dean says, I don't want my recliner moved after I place it in the perfect spot.
I just can't wait to get a recliner.
I may just put your recliner in the garage.
I don't know what kind of recliner I'm going to get, but I haven't had a recliner in
He says he's going to buy a recliner and then he's going to switch his dad's.
Yeah.
Because it's like perfect. Brandon got like the best sleep in it the other, like a couple months ago.
Hello, Eddy family from Australia. Hey, Mark.
One thing I learned about feeding alfalfa cubes to my goats is that they are too big for them to eat, and I would have to break them up into smaller pieces.
That's what we do. Yeah. Which I would. The reason why I got them, they was on sale. I got a couple bags of them. I think we gave $18 a bag, or 18 or 20, and so I thought we'd just try to use them for a little bit.
Did Braylee get her stitch pillow? You know, we haven't got a stitch pillow. She got a stitch animal, like just a stuffed animal.
Yeah, she got a stuffed animal stitch, but
not a pillow.
I thought we released.
We released all the videos. Yeah.
Of let me look real quick, because I had to redo one of them, and I bet you I posted the wrong video.
Well, I'm not even thinking videos. I'm talking about like out of the post office or out of.
Oh, I'm talking about.
We haven't released one at all. We haven't gotten one.
The video of us opening all the gifts before we went on vacation.
Iggy. When I get my new house, I prefer not to have a dishwasher. I've had two in the past, only used each one roughly around 3 times. I prefer to hand wash my dishes. See, and that's one thing. I mean, the dishwasher actually comes with the house, but I'm wondering.
Yeah, we didn't post it. There it is.
You didn't post it?
Yeah, it was in the other video. No, but we got several gifts, but that is in the other video. I had to send it in and make
Was
some
that
changes.
an ad or something?
No, I had to make some changes in the video. So something was different. I had to add something to the video, and I guess I uploaded the wrong video. So I might cut that out and put it on the members or something like that. That was my bad. All that work.
But I mean, that you can really throw in any video, just so they can see it. What was I saying though before you said that? Oh, the Stitch one. Wonder whose room will have the most things in it. Leighton, Addison, Braylee, or Captain Kayson. I have a feeling it'll be Kayson, but with the girls sharing a room, it may be their room.
Hello, hello, hello.
Steph, you need
Mommy?
to teach Brandon how to edit.
Who said that?
Neil.
Well, I just posted the wrong video.
I still think Badger needs his own show. He is too funny. He's a character.
Neil said, not many people get a chance to have a video recorded of exactly where all the pipes and the cabinet. Yes, you're right. We can always go back to them.
Yep. Y'all are the only homestead that every animal come to you. Almost every.
Almost, yeah. Pam says, I cannot stop watching y'all's vacation video. It's the absolutely best. Kevin is laughing at Brandon. Brandon's screaming.
I know Kevin's video. I like his just because of Brandon being nutty.
Hey, I was scared. Oh,
it's that side by side driving down the road. Like, what is that? Brandon, can you put the recliner on the back porch? We could, but it'd get rained on. So that's why I'm thinking about shipping him to the garage.
Yeah.
That's where he'd be most time anyways.
Yep, that's going to be my edit room. Mark said from Australia, hey, Brandon, was that you jumped out of the... Hey, Brandon, was that you that jumped out of the sheriff truck in the video?
August 31st.
It was 2 robber suspects.
Yes.
Which one's that?
I think so. You were... I think maybe it was a live.
I jumped out of the truck?
The sheriff's truck.
You have to find that one.
I'm going to find it. That'd be
August.
exactly a year, just about. No, you don't go looking. You do comments.
I
got this.
Stephanie, I did a happy dance on the about the video comments on the new house today. So everyone who cares to know things, keep talking loud and louder, waiting for updates. Karen's it's you just try. All you can do is Good evening, Brandon and Steph. Hello from Ohio. Got a home far from as you live started. The garden, pretty much our watermelons is the only thing we're going for now. The tomatoes, they're just not doing good. I think I'm going to have to add some stuff to the soil, but we're going to finish the watermelons out, and then afterwards I'm going to put lime all over it, and then hopefully be ready for next year. Brandon, Steph, I love your show. What a lovely family you have. I'm watching from New Jersey. Well, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate that.
Was that video on Eddy Family Forum?
It's probably on the other one. Don't.
Those are all. You already deleted all those.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 on there.
Most likely. I got to catch up here. We're a little bit far behind. If I missed your question, I'm going to go back up a little bit.
Or I wasn't. Brandon, did you see it?
When I got a new house, I prefer not to have a dishwasher. I've had 2 in the past.
That's the one we were just talking about, the dishwasher.
I've never had one, but I really kind of the same way. But the house comes with it. If it didn't, we probably wouldn't have one because they just stack up in the dishwasher and stay. Hello, my family watching the farm videos each and every day. Well, thank you. I still think Badger needs his own show. He is too funny. Yes, he's got his own personality. Love you guys. I started watching 2 months ago. I love it. Greetings from Tampa, Florida. I'm living my farm life through you guys. Well, that's awesome, and thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. I'm from the USA, living in the Philippines. Love your video. Well, thank you. Because of the tornado from months ago, that's how Start got lost in the mail. That's how stuff got lost in the mail. Did you know that you were going on vacation the same time as you? Did you know that they were going on the vacation? Yeah, we planned it.
When do you want to get that? Hey,
I'll text them tomorrow.
she just text.
I'm busy right now, so I will tell them tomorrow. I don't think Brandon liked the idea of sliding down the slide of water filled with no, not with snakes. It just the slides were taking my breath away, especially going down them backwards. I'm not really for sure if I even want to really do it, to be honest. Kevin, that video was the best. I laughed so hard. Love it, Connie. I'm from northern Minnesota. Hot and humid. Can't fish. Next week, cooler and can fish. Yeah, Kayson went fishing today with Grandpa.
Aaron said we are finally home from the hospital, but my other half still can't feel anything in our hands or from the waist down.
Well, hopefully you get the feeling back. You're amazing with your animals. Well, thank you. We love each and every one of them.
Yeah, hopefully she can get her feeling back. Have you picked out what fixtures yet for your new house? That's something that they put in. Now, I mean, that's something though that's not really permanent. So I guess if we don't like it, we could probably change it. I don't really know on that part. I mean, it's permanent, but it's also maybe change it.
Loved your vacation video. Hey, there is Nick and Zoe.
2 tomato plants that I didn't plant as they came up from people who didn't clean up their plot, and I'm going to have to give a lot away.
Yeah, honestly, we just the time is a lot because like last year we didn't have as many animals, and like we've been working so hard to plot off the land so we can move the goats, but we almost got enough of Premier One. And I say that every time, but like it's like we string it out and then need more. String it out, need more. But we've been trying to get about 2 or 3 rows a month.
Jacob said, "Did you know the grounds were going on vacation the same time as you?" Yep, it was all planned together. Carol says, "Brandon, did you see in one of Marie's recent videos she was talking about selling our emus by fall? Do you think you would be interested in buying one for the homestead?" So
No,
we're not
right now.
We're not set up, and we probably won't be for a little while for any kind of bigger animals like that.
That will be probably when we get our permanent fencing. The Premier One fencing is not permanent, but we can use it throughout the property later on if we want to move it around.
Stephanie must have been taking a nap when you read that one. Oh, did I actually read one? No, that might have been when I was in the bathroom.
I got something for Stephanie today that y'all see. Here you go. There you go, treat. You want a treat?
I am back, Brandon and Stephanie. I just finished locking up my chickens. That's Ricardo.
Locking them chickens up. Yeah, you got to do that for sure.
There, Kevin just put a link to the Premier One.
Oh yeah, we did add that to our farm list. Yeah, Nick, I actually seen. I was watching Jason and them today, where he said that you took some parts to work to get them fixed for them. That's awesome. It's always nice when you got friends that got tools to, especially machine shop stuff. Hello, Stephen Brennan. Just noticed you were on. I love how fast your house is going up and been enjoying all of the updates on the house. Well, thank you. And to be honest, we think it's going up fast too, but they are saying it's going up really slow. So I would hate to see what is fast.
Jacob, no, we're not doing eggs right now.
Nope, we are not. Right now, what we're doing is we're giving him more vitamins, B12, things to just keep them up and healthy, give them extra strength because they're going into molting right now. So that's the reason why you see all the feathers all over the yard is because they're starting to molt.
The yard over there, I was talking about that today. It looks so trashy, but it's not trash. It's just white feathers everywhere. Donna, my dad's doing really good now.
Hello, hope you guys are all doing well. Yes, we're doing wonderful.
Neil said Kevin makes a great production assistant. That's our agent.
That's our agent. He takes care of all him and Kimberly takes care of all of our back work. Behind the scene work. It's morning in the Philippines. Really? That's crazy.
Ricardo's also got white feathers all over his backyard.
Yeah. I'd probably love a dishwasher too, but we've never had one growing up.
The kids are going to like it. Seen your earlier live with the animals. I love them and you guys as well. The weather here in Anderson, Indiana is much calmer than it was last night, so I'm here at least for a while.
Well, good deal.
All right.
Elizabeth says, hello, my friends. I'm from Houston, Missouri. Can I have your address? Can we be friends with you on Facebook? Send me a friend request. No. Sound like you're a scammer. I tell you, I don't trust Facebook with anything. I was talking to Dusty today, and that's what we was talking about, how it's crazy. Nobody wants to start channels and stuff on Facebook because all the people that scam.
Are y'all going to come to Alabama in August or September? We will not be in Alabama this year for just this year. I'm sure we'll do another trip out that way, but just not September or August. Mom said they had 6 kids, so we paired off. Family of 8, lots of dishes, more if we fought. That's pretty much how it is here. I mean, right now there's only like Addison and Leighton trade off on dishes, but I mean, eventually all 4 of them will but I mean, I do them most of the time, but they still have their
chores. Yeah. And, and that's the deal is when school starts back, their chores will stop, cut back. They'll still have things they have to do, but you got to set a good foundation. You got to have structure. They got to have things they have to get up and do to start the day because that's how they make their money. If they want to do things extra, buy extra candy and stuff like that, that's where they make their money for that.
If you have never had a dishwasher, you need to know you can't use the same detergent that you use in your sink. I made a mistake once. You won't make the same mistake twice. No, I've been already looking at different, like talking to people about which, what's the pros and cons on different ones and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a little behind because there's the link to the Premier One fencing.
Just what you say you always need around the farm to free up your hands. It's the neatest thing I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to Cassie and them and some other people. Like everybody's like, "Well, Premier One are sponsoring and stuff," and I would have thought the same thing. I was just like, "Hey, man, wasn't being serious. I was like, hey, you going to cut me a break on this order? This is like row number 13 we bought." No, they don't do that. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, I still got to buy more. And like, you ain't going to cut me a deal. Already bought 13. Do some math on that. But it is what it is. But it is good stuff. I've seen other vents. It just not good, but it just rips easy.
I can picture the suds from the hand dish soap in the washer.
Hello, Stephanie Brandon. Love watching your videos. Well, thank you. Kevin makes a great. Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit behind.
Mark said it was 2 women in a domestic charger crashed in my front yard, and the mill had bailed out before they crashed.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be me. Seeing you early live with the animals. I love them and you guys. The weather here in Indiana is much calmer than it was last night. So I'm glad. So she might have been the one that had to take shelter last night.
Yeah, that's what we was hoping you was gonna. Oh yeah, that's yeah.
No, the brick has not been set up yet.
We was talking about that last night. We was hoping you was gonna hop back on, make sure you was doing good.
Hello, Eddy family from Illinois. When do the kids go back to school? In August.
Usually, when they sponsor you, they at least give you a percentage of their purchase.
No,
yeah, they just wouldn't.
No. Now we did work with them at the very beginning when we was like not even 10,000 subscribers. We worked with them, and they sent 1 row for us to use for the chickens, and we used it and we liked it, and but I guess not. Everything is relative. You've waited a long time for the house, so seems to be going quickly in your eyes now that they've got started. Yes, it has for sure.
Please praise for my son. He is still recovering from kidney stone removal surgery last Friday.
We will definitely do that. Love watching your videos. I have a few that's my favorite. Y'all are one of them. Well, thank you, Tammy. Right now we're not planning to do calendars, not unless I can get the shirts done, because I believe calendars need to go out in September or November for 2025.
Many years ago, I bought my mother a dishwasher. She used regular dishes, washing liquid. We had suds everywhere. We got a laugh out of it.
Just in the last hour, I finally got to watch Steph's video. So glad to catch up now. Still need to watch the live from earlier. Well, thank you, Catherine. We greatly appreciate you watching all the videos. That really does help us out tremendously.
So once you all move into the big house, what's your plans on the little one?
We're going to add on to this back room, and this is where all of our friends are going to stay, other YouTube channels and things like that, and family that comes down. This will be the spare house for now. That's what we're thinking, but I've always got plans going in my head.
Please go slow and pay cash for things like dishwasher, appliances, furniture. So luckily, the refrigerator, the dishwasher, and the stove is all they come with the house. So we'll only have to do we'll probably keep this microwave. There's not really any appliances that we really need except maybe some little stuff. The furniture is the main thing. Just getting the furniture, and then I think 2 beds, because these kids can still use their twin beds. And then we're gonna get Addison or Leighton a bed, and then we'll need a bed.
Yeah.
And then dressers. We do
have to get all that because we ended up giving everything else we had in town away, or we threw it away.
When the walkers visit, they can stay in the schoolie. I seen she posted a little clip on Facebook today. Getting furniture.
Need to go to bed. We'll finish watching this in the morning. Good night, Brandon and Steph. Love y'all's videos. All right. Well, you have a wonderful night.
It's going to be Kevin's office.
Yeah.
No, I'll put him in the shed out back.
Put him in the shed out back. Good evening, Brandon and Stephanie. Your house is looking great. Well, thank you.
My son and 3 grandchildren race motorcycles, and all their sponsors give them a percentage off on all their purchases. With as much as you plug their name, you should get something. We should, but they're kind of snooty.
Sorry, you are catching flack about featuring your house build. One of the single most positive events in your life. Yeah. What, did somebody say something about the house?
I don't think so.
Oh. I haven't had. Oh, go ahead.
Crystal says, if you mean me, I'm fine. Talking, she was in the tornado warning last night.
Oh.
Anderson never gets long tornadoes. They hop, skip, and jump in. All my 53 years, that's how it's been. And my dad told me that Chief Anderson chose this spot for that. Just tried to watch your live. The reception was not good tonight. The one before was scarce clear. Better luck next time.
Yeah, I had one of them unplugged. Somehow it got disconnected.
Hey, Renee, we're doing good. When you finish the house, can I stay in the guest house? I will pay off for rent for 2 days to stay $900.
We may in the future have something like that. You might be reading some minds. We got some big plans one day, hopefully, if they come true. I was hoping to see y'all again at Pedals from the Past. Hopefully we can get things worked out and we can make it out there.
Just what you say you always need around the farm is free. If your hands, I already read that. See, sometimes I read my own.
Exactly. Repetitive for the kids is great. Chores and responsibility. Yes, they are. You have amazing kids. They're well behaved. Yes. They are.
They're okay.
They're really good. Now, don't get me wrong. It's still just like any other kids. They fight with their siblings and stuff like that. But we get really a lot of compliments on them out in the public.
Sorry, not sure what I missed. I had to pause the sound to play my bagpipes.
Did you switch the
I didn't
inside?
miss much.
Yep, we switched the inside after finishing all the animals.
You're doing a great job on the farm and with your family. It is something I look forward to seeing every day. Thank you for sharing.
You're more than welcome. Hello from Missouri and know where Houston, Missouri is, and don't understand why the lady wants you to ask her to be friends. So that's going to be somebody that's a scam. Anybody that just comes out directly like that, asks you, want to be friends or your address, that's a scam. Especially on Facebook. Do not reply back to none of that.
Yeah, Jerry's doing better today. You can tell just he looks a lot better.
Yeah, Kathy, I'm trying to get really good at not mentioning that because, for one, they probably don't like how I use those fence other posts to keep them off the ground, but that's okay.
Connie says, Stephanie, I think the person was responding to your comment about people complaining about the house being shown on both channels. Yeah, that makes sense now. I was thinking like someone was saying something on here.
But what a lot of people don't realize is like everybody's not subscribed to my channel. A lot of people just love to just watch her do her thing, and that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. So it is what it is.
That's why I need to pass him. So y'all need to be coming over to my channel.
I told her if she ever passed me as subscribers, I'd let her be the lead channel.
Y'all hear that? Just a thought. No, I'm not even going to read this, Kathy. No. She said, just a thought. Would you all consider posting videos every day?
No. Well, we actually do post every day.
Because mine is every other day. His is every other day. So that makes it a video every day.
Every day, yeah.
So maybe you're not subscribed to mine.
Yeah, that's... there's just no way we can do every other day or every day.
I have a silent prayer request about a friend that's passed away. Friend and family still grieving and depression.
We will definitely do that.
We do all the silent prayers. We do.
Hello, Brandon Stephanie from Alabama.
Brandon Stephanie, thank you for sharing your everyday life with us in your house, being shown as is being built. Thank you, and God bless your little family and animals.
Well, thanks for watching. I mean, I always say it in a lot of videos. Y'all are doing way more than what y'all think. You're not just watching a video. You're watching a video helping the farm, helping us, and we love getting to know each and every one of y'all. After a while, we get to learning the icons. If you ever switch an icon, you're going to have you restart because then I got to start remembering it. It's like here a couple of weeks ago, Ricardo. I don't even know if he's in here or not, but Ricardo was. He's here, but he was. He had some things going on for a few of it seemed like a week or so, and we didn't see him, so we started kind of worrying about him. We do take each and every one of y'all seriously. Y'all are more than just subscribers. You're part of our family, and that's the reason why we keep up with that. I mean, we've had that we know close subscribers, at least 5 of them that has passed away now, and y'all mean a lot to us.
I was gonna say something. I thought of it as you was talking, then by the time you was done,
I'm about 10 minutes behind.
I laughed so hard the way Kayson told Brandon a credit card on his vacation video.
Oh, I know. They think it's just a card that you get everything free.
I'll watch you both. Stephanie walks us around up close with the animals. I was going to ask about Cinderella, and then Stephanie showed her on the channel. Well, I'm glad I read your mind. Hello. She is the lead channel, Brandon. We watch yours to see what Stephanie has to say.
Okay.
Can you guess who that was?
Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Brandon, Stephanie. Really enjoy your videos. Love the animals and love you all. Well, thank you so much. We love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are a huge part of our family.
So which child is more excited about moving into the house? Addison.
Yeah.
Definitely. She's got everything picked out. She went and told me today that she's got it where the dressers are going to go also, and she wants to get some things for the shoes, some like rubber mat type things to put at the bottom of the closet, so hers and Braylee's shoes can be
And
down there.
that might be something we probably start up doing is something for the house in a couple weeks because we're not far away from.
You think that close to?
Well, let's see. We're going into August. That's the 8th month.
So that's like 3 months away from
the end of September, early
November.
October. The end of September, early October.
You think that's when it's gonna be? For sure.
No, no, I'm just saying. So that might be something to think about.
Yeah, and actually, I guess we could. We have that blue barn. We can have stuff stored in there
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have nothing in there yet.
Because the chicken stuff, we won't start building in that until it starts cooling off, anyways.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, that's how we think.
You are doing such a great job on the farm and with your animals. It is something I look forward to seeing every day. Thank you for sharing. You're more than welcome, and thank you so much for watching.
Candy said, I said before Halloween y'all would be in the house. Yeah, we don't know 100%. I'm just guesstimating.
Guesstimating. But so all they like now is the AC, which I think the AC people will be here next week. The brick people's going to be here next week. The electric people's going to be here next week. I don't know about the drywall.
The outside.
Outside.
The
brick?
No. The
concrete?
Yeah, concrete.
Yeah.
It's going to be done pretty soon.
So a lot's going to be done. I mean, it slowed down for about 2 or 3 weeks, but a lot's going to be done here in the next couple weeks. So we'll see.
Drywall and paint.
Hello from North Carolina.
Yeah, the landscapers too.
Yeah. Can't get over how Kayson's grown. Yes, he's growing.
Gotta have that yard to mow. And I don't know. I don't want the goats anywhere near the house, so that may be we may mow that.
Yes, it will be mowed.
Okay.
Yeah, there will be. We will most likely put a fence up of some sort. And probably ain't going to be a permanent at first, but we'll put the Premier.
Maybe the Premier
around it.
We don't need to say that name. Electric fence.
The electric fence, yeah.
Someone said that a second ago. They said, quit saying their name.
Hi, Brandon and Stephanie. I am a silent watcher. I don't post, but I watch all your videos. Love your family. You guys are awesome family.
Thanks, Susan.
Yes, thank you so much, Susan.
Jacob said, I'm thinking Captain Kayson's going to have the first birthday in the house. He may.
Billy says, love watching you guys. Is Bodark also known as Hudge? I don't know. All I know him as, so I used to call them horse apple trees. And then when everybody started correcting me, I went to Bodark. So
someone, they call it something else too. I've never heard of hedge, but there was someone said something else. Once the drywalls go up, y'all will be in. I should know, but are you GCing the house construction yourself? General contracting, I think it's GC.
No, we're not.
I'm guessing
the nation, the tribe is.
I'll say it'll be ready by the end of September.
Oh, that would be awesome. Hello, love your videos. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Did you repair the side by side?
Yes, it is up and going now. Um,
Weather permitting, it could definitely be done earlier than later.
have you ever thought about starting a tradition like the Walkers, where you was measuring the kids on the first day of school? So we used to do that. We had that in town, but um, um, but when we left, we lost that. I forgot to take that baseboard with me.
May not be Halloween, but at least Christmas. Yeah, it'll be before Thanksgiving. We do know that. We just don't know the exact month. Can't wait for the house to be done. What a wonderful family. You have lots of kiddos in your channel. Or love the kiddos in your channel. I loved how Leighton was sitting in your chair in the house. He loves his new home. He does. He sits up, which I go up there and edit almost every day. Today it was too hot. I decided to stay inside. I don't like listening to myself, so I hate editing just because of that. But I really don't like other people listening to me. Like, I don't even like sitting in here editing my video with my voice and bringing in the background. It's just weird to me still. I know it'll take some time and I'll whatever, but it's just weird.
Good evening from Oregon. Weather permitting, it could definitely be done earlier than later. Yes.
Yeah. I just now caught up to yours.
Oh.
I wonder if the tribe will come out to bless your house when it's up. We did ask them, and
No.
they said no, that's not something that they do. My daddy calls them hinge apples. Oh, sage orange. That's what some people used to say. Yep. Horse apple is always what I've always called them. Yep. Are you all planning on bringing more different animals on the farm? If so, which animals do you possibly in mind? I want to do some ducks. And I hear from everybody how nasty they are. And I've seen how nasty they do get. But they're also pretty neat. They're cool. And how they just kind of like the guineas and even the turkeys. When they want to get from point A to point B pretty fast, they fly. And I think that's so cool how just randomly you see a duck flying from one area to the pond or something. We love hearing you talk, Stephanie. Not me. 3 white baby doll sheep is what you want. I don't know. That might be something we want. I don't know. Brandon he wanted some sheep a while back. Then we got a whole bunch of comments talking about just warning us, like, be careful with sheep feed, because if the sheep feed eats some of the goat's feed, it can make them sick and stuff like that. And I think we put ourselves on hold until we have permanent fencing so that doesn't happen. I was going to tell you I've done my closet hanging clothes in colors like the rainbow. Then what color you feel like wearing, and kids don't tend to tear up closets so much. Yeah, that's pretty good.
What is?
She puts her clothes in the closet like rainbow, like all the pink shirts go on this side, like dark blue on this side, whatever. You have to be careful with every single animal on the farm. Yep. Actually, Jennifer, you might have been, if you commented on my video today, I read it, but I don't think I actually replied. She said, wanted to let you guys know, try coconut oil on your animals for flies.
Yeah.
I was just telling Brandon about that, about bushwhacker.
Marcel, I just want to say thank you for sharing your life. You're living my dream of a farm. God bless and much love from Australia. Good night, or night, y'all. Well, thank you so much for watching, Mark. And it's just so amazing to hear that kind of stuff, because there's so many of y'all say that. And that is probably the reason why we show more and more that, little things that we wouldn't normally show, because if you get to see all those little things, you feel a part of it. So,
You're not Pam. Been up since 5. Pigs.
later on,
We're getting some butcher hogs, but that's another one of those permanent pen deals.
yes, we did get the side by side fixed. It was the fuel pump.
Hello, Katie.
How's the weather up there? Because down here we have a lot of fires. The weather's good right now. We haven't had any, thank gosh. Are you planning on bringing more different animals on the farm? And if so,
Not
which
Susan.
animals do you have possibly in mind? Not right now. I think we're pretty good on the animals for right now. Later on, we'll probably get a couple more cows. But for now, I think we're good.
Kathy says, "What color will you paint the front door of your house?" So right now, that's one of those probably permanent, like
It's
like a year thing. But I think I need the rag.
Yeah. I left it in the freezer too long.
But it's probably one of those things you can't do anything for a year. But I'd like to paint it like a really pretty color. Just
The
because,
front door?
yeah, a lot of people paint their front doors, and kind of like Brickenham, they have a really pretty, like a teal door, and that's like the first thing you really look at, and you're like, oh, that's what makes the house.
It'll be one of those deals. We'll see what it looks like with the brick.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. It's icy.
I was wondering if you were going to get feeder pigs. How about meat, chickens, and beef? Yep. But we get a cow. I mean, we had Fred, got him butchered. We'll get another cow. We'll probably get maybe 2 or 3, like
To keep.
to keep each time we need to butcher them.
But
and then same with the
butcher
pigs.
cow. The butcher cow probably ain't going to stay up close to the house.
No.
I don't want to get close to them. We did Fred a little bit.
Befriend them.
But Fred ended up staying over with the other cows, in which the guy said it was fine, and I was okay with that because I didn't really want Fred over here to get attached to him. That's like Bushwhackers Showtime. No, we're going to keep them.
Does Brandon hunt deer? Yeah, him and the boys. I mean, the girls go too, but the boys really try to get them a deer. They go and put meat in the freezer every year. Happy Tuesday. So great to catch you.
I tell you, we have to drive so far to get these things because our Walmart does not carry enough of them. Like today, we bought all they had, 8 and 8. They had 8 little ones and 8 big ones.
9 and 5.
Mm.
Yeah, they didn't. But you're lucky though, because the other day I bought some and they only had like 5 total. They didn't have any big ones at all.
And my Cokes, I can't get my Cokes, but luckily I have a good friend, Kevin and Kimberly, and the girls, good friends, and they brought me a case of Coke for vacation. That's what you call looking out for your friends.
You can always name the one you're going to put your hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pork chop pig. I think his name was Pork Chop. Or it might have been Bacon. Me and a friend both had one, and one had the other, and one, whatever. What's the brand of it? That's Doritos.
Doritos. That is
Mandarin is the only one he likes,
yeah,
I think.
That is thanks to Jaime, the concrete guy. He got me on those. And I've seen them before, and I'm like,
yeah, I didn't think about that. You can order them because it's Walmart.
Oh.
I didn't think about that. That's what Aaron said. You can ask them, and they should order them for you.
That right there would be good during the day. I don't know what I would do
To compare
Do
from
with
Amazon.
it.
Amazon has them too.
but I wish I had 17.5 acres. Um, it's a dream come true because I would have never dreamed in my life I would even have 2 acres. We knew that we would have to
Got a 30 pack.
30 pack on Amazon.
Okay.
I
like Amazon.
never would have dreamed it in our life because I know with the acre, when you get a house built, you have to have an acre to put the house on. We had that acre, but God kept opening doors to this here, and it was like one of those deals that we didn't have to think about it. It's like it was all falling in place.
Marla said, I love the Doritos. Coke with real sugar in a glass bottle is awesome as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much orange soda. It's kind of like a Fanta, but it's a different taste. I mean, it more or less tastes like a Fanta, but there's a little bit of difference. Kind of like the Mexican Cokes. They are a little bit different, but still a Coke.
Sherry says, you both have helped me get through some trying times, and for that, I'm truly grateful. Well, that's amazing, and I'm glad to hear that because a lot of people don't post it on here, but we get emails all the time about stories, and it's so touching because sometimes they come at the right time because you get some hateful comments and get you discouraged, and then you get good comments that bring you up like that.
All right, so me too, Stephanie. I love Amazon. I live 45 miles from Walmart or any big shopping stores. I know this was a few years ago, or maybe it wasn't a few. I don't know, but we have a Walmart. What 20 miles? Probably not miles, minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, because
good Lord.
Well, it takes 15 minutes to get here, so I figured
15 minutes to get where?
To Davis.
Oh, okay.
Like to the school.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking not like on this side of Davis, but to town. Anyways, about 15 minutes to get there, so I figured about 20 to get here. And so, anyways, our Walmart is about 15-20 minutes away. And they were talking about putting one like about 10-15 minutes closer to us. And I was like, I mean, I would love it because I'm a Walmart shopper too, but I don't need it that close. But this was also, we lived in town when they were going to do it, so we would have lived 5 minutes from it, if not, maybe not even 5 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, from Hennepin, Illinois here. Been watching your videos for a while now, and you both are doing a great job. I've been a police officer for 22 years and regret leaving. Best wishes. Mike, I know what you mean about that, and I was actually talking to Kevin about that today. Kevin with Grounds Family Farm. If y'all don't know who they are, go check them out. Really, really good friends of ours, and he is a state trooper as well. We was talking about that today because, I did leave the sheriff's office for about 6 months. I went back part-time. I've got a unit. But that was kind of my deal. It got kind of, it was weird after a while, after being off 5 or 6 months and just being at the farm, not being around the guys, the partners, the girls, because that was the deal. It's like I've had good partners, guys and girls, and that was the partner that I had when I left, and I just she's going to be leaving here next year, so it was just so amazing the going out interacting with people. And I know a lot of people think cops are all out there just throw everybody in jail, but there are cops like that, but there are the ones that really enjoy interacting with them. And I'm a big talker. I mean, and I enjoy doing that, and kind of gets you down and out, when you're not a part of that anymore and you don't feel wanted or needed. So I know what you mean.
It's one of those things if you ask probably any of our kids, what's your dad do as a police officer, you're not going to hear them say, take bad guys to jail. Now, back when, they're first learning, like they're 3 and 4 and stuff, kids are going to say that or whatever. And they just say that every time because, it's cute for kids to say it or whatever. But they'll tell you, my dad's going to go help them.
Yeah. And we talked to him at a young age because I believe, was it Kayson or Leighton?
Right, both of them.
Going to go to shoot. That was when all the shoot.
Kayson.
That was when all the things were going crazy. And I remember in town, I'd get ready for work, and he'd say, "Are you going to go someone today?" And I'm like, "No. We are not doing that." Like, he shouldn't even been. But it was all over TV and news. That's when we really quit watching the news, because not only that is when you go to work, you don't want to have that on your mind. And but yeah, that was the big deal. And then we had to tell them not to talk about drugs because my kids know everything about drugs. I think we got a school call for drugs.
I even think about drugs, not as anything like that, but we was looking at the house designs and everything, and there was little hidey holes under the bathroom tub. Like, obviously they don't have walls up or nothing yet. So Brandon said, that's a good hidey hole. And I was like, oh yeah, for the drugs, hon. He wasn't thinking drugs. You were thinking like money or something.
Yeah, for safes. And
I was like, oh, I guess thinking as a druggie, maybe.
But that's the kind of
thing
thing you think of when you do search warrants and stuff, like where people could hide stuff.
Not all law enforcement's corrupt. You have your good and your bad.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's all jobs too.
Yeah.
Not just law enforcement. It's all jobs.
About what percentage of your land is open for your animals to graze? All of it.
We just section it off just to get that area done first.
We got a lot of trees and areas, but all of it's pretty much open. They can get to it, and they eat everything they can reach. So it allows you to go under and cut the trees.
Greg and Peggy said, I told my husband, I guess this was Peggy, I told my husband that Stephanie sort of tricked you to get on that slide. We watched it together and both got a kick out of your reaction. My husband was laughing.
Yeah, it was something. I didn't care. I just wanted that thing to quit because I know at one moment in both rides, I closed my eyes. All I could hear was Kevin laughing, and I was just holding on for dear life. That was it. I'm just like,
I was over here, like me and Addison was holding the same little hand railing thing right here, and I was just like holding on with my thumb, but rubbing Addison's hand and telling her, it's okay, we're fine. It was bad. Y'all get insurance. Most of the health benefits help a family farm.
We have being that me and the kids are all native, we have free medical.
And then they also have private insurance too.
Yeah, we have private insurance. She don't have no insurance. She don't need insurance.
I got private insurance.
I mean, she don't get to go to our doctor, the Indian doctor. Can we do some
stuff? There's been a few times Brandon has made me have to take a nerve pill looking at his videos, like when he got on the rooftop.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous on that too.
That one, I used to love heights. Like, we got on top of our roof when we were living, like, I was a kid. We got on top of our roof all the time.
But going back to the slides, so a lot of things I've got over my fears because of the kids, and one of them was ziplining. You would have never dreamed I would zipline
You zip line?
down at
Oh,
Ardmore. Yeah,
Clubhouse. Yeah.
yeah, zipline. We was on a birthday trip with Leighton and them, and all of his friends
I
are doing
didn't
it.
go.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. We zip lined over this big old lake. It had these alligators, and they was jumping up out of the water as you coming. Boy, it was scary. But there ain't no alligators. I'm just joking.
I was like,
But no, even on the slide, it was like she asked me to go, and then Kayson was like, "Come on, Dad, come on." And I'm like, "I can go. It's just, it surely ain't that bad." Kayson wouldn't go down it. Was I in a rude awakening? But the one that went down with Steph and Kevin, Kevin said this one wasn't very bad, but he fooled me. So
that one wasn't that bad.
Not compared to the red one.
Man, the kids.
But
even Izzy rode that one. She rode it a bunch of times.
The Kevin and them sent me a message, said, "Hey, we got our video ready. We had some questions about a few of our shots. Is it okay to post it?" I was like, "Okay, what is?" He's like, "Well, there's a shot with you going down the slide and you ain't got a shirt on." I'm like, "No, you can post it. Here's the deal. I've shared my life on YouTube. It's all about fun. I mean, yes, I'm really dark here and then I'm completely white, but yeah, it's is what it is."
Should be out there doing manual labor with shirt off.
No. There's no way. It don't matter what I could do. I could never match that skin with this.
Oh, you could.
No.
Just stay shirtless all the time. Good night, Trisha. Brandon ziplining. Next thing we know, he's going to be rappelling out of helicopters. You videoed that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did we put it on YouTube, though, or was that like a members?
I think it was. I don't remember.
I don't know if we ever remembered it either. We call that a farmer's tent. Yeah, that's what we call it, too. Like, mine's not near as bad, but that's because we've been doing some swimming stuff, and when I go swimming, I wear my tank top. That's right. Yeah, good and bad cause farmer's tan.
Did you ever spray bushwhacker with the fry plate? So that video she recorded, if you're talking about that was today. We're going to do that tomorrow. Run all the. Actually, what we'll probably do is bring them all up in the chute and run them all through there, because that was the easiest way to do it.
Different kind of spray, though.
Well, it doesn't work for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
No, that's about as long as they work. That's actually pretty long. Yeah.
Brandon got off that ride. His face looked like somebody embarrassed him real bad.
I was embarrassed.
Crystal said my dad was a correctional officer and head locksmith for the state of Indiana for 42 years, and I was one for a while, but my true calling was in the medical field as a home health aide. Hey, Andale. Next fear we will conquer is the fear of flying. I'm hoping he conquers that fear before, or like, hopefully, because we're thinking about doing one of these years, whatever. I don't know what we're actually putting out there, but Disney.
Did y'all see where that Christian family, that couple, they left the concert this weekend and their plane crashed, killed the whole family?
What?
Yeah, they did. I seen it on the news yesterday. Is a Christian group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure did. And I was this close, because I watched them planes the other day fly in. I was like, man, that ain't bad. Like, I sat there and watched like 300 of them come in, and none of them crashed. So I was like, well, the odds pretty good. You can get home and see a video of a plane crashing.
Well, if it's your time, it's your time.
I don't know. I ain't going to speed it up.
You can't speed up your time. Cindy, my dad's good. Do you know what food grade IBC totes cost in your area? But do start considering how to generate compost tea for the pastures.
No, I do not. I think there are 75 or 100. I think it's 100 for a food grade, but I just got 20 totes the other day. I just got to go pick them up.
Another thing I find out on YouTube.
Yeah. You'd be nice. You might find out a little bit more.
Could have been the last sound you heard. Kevin laughing.
It could have. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. We have been sick. Sinus and humor too. And then law enforcement. Oh, 6 senses. Man. That's
I have the
just
same problem with Stephanie's videos. No sound.
so this one here. So
That's weird because I mean
I
hear
get
it
that.
just fine.
I get that a lot, but here's something must be wrong with those TVs, or you have to turn them up because, like, if we didn't have any sound in the videos, there would be hundreds of messages. So I like this comment here. It says, "Cops see good people at their worst, being the victims or suspect." You're 100% right because most of the time it's just somebody having a very bad day and you were there to hopefully help and it don't go south.
Lisa said, and I have said this before too, flying is safer than driving. Yep.
I can stop the car going down the road and get out.
No, you can't always. Not if the brakes go out. I can set up a ride for Brandon in an air evac. Cindy said.
I don't know about that.
I'd be nervous more in an air evac because you got all that medical stuff, and I'd be nervous. Can't you just see Brandon flying underneath the power lines? Do you have any advice on searching my Native American heritage? I say just go to the main. You can type in the nearest headquarters. Like it depends on if you're Chickasaw, Choctaw, but most of the time you just put Native American headquarters
and trace. Oh, the headquarters, yeah.
and then they can help you figure stuff out like that. I know a lot of people do like Ancestry.com. I've heard it doesn't do that bad. I've never done it, but that will trace back your family, so it doesn't really matter if it's native or not. I use add on from Firefox sound volume and sound fixer helps a lot on the PC. You can't stop the other drivers, even if you're the crazy driver.
I know. That's crazy.
There's a lot of times that I can't hear, but y'all are on the same time. My hubby will fly, but won't go on a cruise. Doesn't want me to be surrounded by water. I'm taking a cruise in October, leaving him alone. Yeah, see, I do anything. I do a boat, do a cruise, but I don't.
I didn't get on a boat. I'll be the next Titanic.
You're so dumb. You've been striper fishing, but what was I saying? What was that comment? You interrupted me.
I've never laughed so hard as listening to Brennan. Ooh, ooh.
What was that? Oh, the cruise. I would feel nervous. I don't know if I would or not, but I used to get kind of like a seasick. Like I'm a motion sickness type of person. Like driving in a vehicle, if I'm the passenger, I can't look at my phone at all. I have to be right there looking out the window, or most of the time I just try to go to sleep because it's easier. Um, but I have going on a boat. It's not as bad, but sometimes it is. It just depends, I guess, how wavy you get. So I don't know. But Brandon, I don't know if I'd want to do a cruise with Brandon because he is terrified with the kids around. I'm talking about with the kids because he's terrified with kids around water anyways. He would make me a nervous wreck being on a cruise with the kids.
Says don't be afraid to fly. I did it. Anything over 300 miles, I fly. I feel God puts a date on us, and no matter what, that day you could be doing anything.
Yep.
Yes, you're right. Maybe one of these days. One of these days.
I always say if God wants me to fly, he would have put wings on my back.
If I would have, oh man, to go up in a helicopter, I'd just close my eyes.
That'd make you or flying sick. Make you feel like you're on a roller coaster.
No, we never did catch the guy with Steph's money.
Kevin, I wish I had blue lights the way people drive around here sometimes. All the cruises I've been on, I wear the patch. The patch. What's a patch?
Mm-hmm.
Like a motion sickness patch?
Oh,
maybe?
I bet. Yeah.
How close are you to, I believe, Lake Cypress at 10 Killer?
Like
3.5 hours?
3.5 hours. We just took that drive the other day. We drove up to Jimmy Houston's place.
When the computers go down, that's fun too while at the airport.
Yeah. And probably computers go down, the planes would probably go down too.
Hey, Dean said, you can get out of the plane also, Brandon. You just need a parachute.
No.
So, statistically, more people die in a car. Yeah, they do.
I love your family. Been so busy doing things. I fell asleep watching things. I felt like I can't wait till we get to see into the finished house. Yes, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Scopelomine patch. Crystal says, I love to fly. Helicopter, the small planes, or jets. They are fun and get you where you want to be faster.
Yep.
Hot air balloon ride is an amazing experience.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that.
Why did they use a finished door in the front instead of a construction door? Because of all the in and out of the house with materials.
Do what now?
Why did they use a finished door in the front instead of a construction door? Because all of the in and outs with the house with materials. I'm guessing because they probably go through the garage.
Yeah, they go through the garage.
Because I think the garage door may end up being the last thing.
Yeah.
One of the last things. There's a meetup there the end of April 25th, 26th, 27th.
At Lake 10 Killer?
Maybe. That's next year, so probably. Yeah, that's probably the one. Legoland was awesome. Thanks for the video. I think Legoland, it was fun, and the kids always have a blast. I mean, they've only gone twice, but it's almost Legoland is getting, our kids are getting a little bit too big for it. Would you say that a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, they did have fun. They make it fun anywhere they go, but just Legos is something my kids don't really do.
Yeah, they never got into that. I love cruises. I've been on 8. Wow. Oh, that's when you read will go.
No, Brayden is not holding me over the threshold. Nope. Hot air balloon was scary for me. I didn't like that at all. Did that in Albuquerque. During my search and rescue days with the sheriff's department, we did a lot of helicopter training, especially with my search dogs.
Oh, I imagine with the dogs for sure. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I love flying. Longest flight was from Mexico to Frankfort, Franklin Fort. Yeah, that's probably the same meetup we went to this year, so we'll most likely be there.
If you're talking about the Nillens, they are from the area in Georgia. My way of thinking is if God intended me to fly, he would have made me with wings. I got a helicopter once, and that did it for me. I hear helicopters are a lot different than airplanes. And Crystal says, I think I'm going to be signing off. I'm tired, and my granddaughter's first day of kindergarten's tomorrow. Good night, Brandon and Stephanie. God bless. Well, good night. And hopefully everything with the tornado and everything is what you said is pretty much passed. So hopefully there's not any bad what's the water? Flooding or anything.
Jimmy Houston is a really great guy. Yes, he is.
They're flying to get on a cruise to meet several Christian singing groups for the cruise. We are all so shocked. Oh, the people that.
Yeah, it was sad. The takeoff is what makes my anxiety, but other than that, it's fine. I don't know about all that.
That's my favorite part.
I love to fly. My longest flight was to Mexico City to Franklin, Germany. Frankfurt, Germany. Wow.
I feel that if it's my time to go, God's going to take me wherever I am, doing whatever I'm doing. That's exactly how I am, Lisa.
Leighton
I feel like me
is
and you
getting
are like
so
two
big.
peas in a pod, Lisa. We got a lot in common. What?
Leighton is getting to be big.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
If you added up all the spent for tokens, did you come out ahead with the iPad?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we're way ahead.
I already got my iPad all decked out. Look how pretty it is. Got my bill. Got my pen.
That's awesome.
I'm excited.
Plus, the iPad was a bonus. The games were just fun.
Yeah,
you're right. It was awesome. I've always loved those machines, and I know that one night I don't think we did much filming, but me and Kevin sat down there for a long time one night, and while everybody went to bed, but it was a lot of fun.
Another thing, the kids like that. The iPad, we do movie night on that sometimes.
My 34, you already read that, huh?
No.
Oh, go ahead.
My 34-year-old niece has been getting Lego flowers and succulents that keep her busy. They're expensive, I think, but when you see all those tiny pieces, I guess you can see why they cost so much.
Yeah. Paul says, new follower here. Love watching your videos. Your family is so precious. Well, thank you so much.
How did you decide who got the iPad?
So here's the deal. I told them is I've never got one of the biggest gifts at an arcade, and And honestly, that's what I told him. I said, I don't remember how much we actually spent on the tokens. But I know it wasn't the amount of the iPad. That's what I told him. I said, we were going to get this because I said, that kind of justifies, us getting the iPad. And I said, y'all can get something here. I think they had 9,000 tickets to separate between them. And then y'all can get something at Buc-ee's because Steph had one, but they ended up breaking it, I think.
Yeah, I got one 10 years ago because Leighton was about 3 years old. And
you're old.
Shut up. And I just left it on the bathroom counter because he was taking a bath and I was getting ready to wash his hair and everything. Well, I just set my iPad down. I don't even know what we was doing or why I had it in the bathroom. But anyways, I went out to get a towel or I don't know what I was doing, but I walked out, came back in, not even 5 minutes. I mean, it was way less than 5 minutes. And he had the iPad in the bathtub with him.
Which kid was that?
That was late. 10 years ago.
Who would it be? Yeah.
And yeah. So that's why I said that I was getting this iPad. And they're not to touch it.
Don't know anything about planes, but that seemed like a very small plane for 5 people and luggage. I didn't actually. I seen a video before they took off.
Do you know what weight class Leighton will wrestle this year? I'm gonna guess 98 to 100 pounds. Because I think he was, 92, 94 last year? 92. And he's gotten a lot more. One, he's getting height. He was my short kid, and he's got some height to him now. And just the farm muscles. I mean, he's getting that. He didn't never really have fat, but.
Right. Well, that, let's see, I was reading something. Brandon, do you have any guineas or turkeys for sale and how much? We don't have any guineas because we just released 50 guineas that Kevin brought us. And then we have another probably 20 running around. We're going to use them as breeding stock, which we got a nest up here that's got the turkeys actually sitting on. So I'm going to go up there and check and see how many eggs she's still sitting on. Those should be getting pretty close to hatching, I would think. So, but turkeys, yes, I do have like 40 turkeys left, and the price to get on the turkeys right now is, I think the last ones was $25 a piece, and that is at that size. I was telling Kevin yesterday or day before yesterday that most likely next week or the week before I'll probably go up a little bit more because turkeys are expensive, especially good ones. As y'all see that all of our turkeys come up, all of our chickens come up when we feed them, and it just makes life a lot easier.
Hello from Louisiana. Just came back from vacation in Tennessee and Smoky Mountains, playing arcade with my daughter just to find my shed open and tools stolen. Yet out of $50 on arcade with my daughter too.
Yeah, it's very easy to and that's the deal. You buy your tokens and stuff, but some of those games it takes 6 or 7 tokens to get through a game.
I'm sorry, your tools were stolen.
That's terrible. Here's the deal, Brandon. I always wanted to say that. I'm just now getting to stream and swing. So love from Irving, Texas. That ain't very far.
Like, want to say howdy from Houston.
From Houston.
Kevin said it's a steal at the size they are.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then I was thinking today, if we don't get rid of any more, that's fine. We'll just raise some more.
Helen said, "Are you going to get a compost to put all your manure and garden waste to make fertilizer? It's good food for the garden."
Probably later on. And another thing I've seen today is there's so many things you can do with the for what do you call it? What they just call it?
For compost.
Compost. Yeah, you can put all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, looks like we caught up with the comments, and it's a little bit after 11. We got started a little bit late, but I wanted to seal up my live for this week, and we may do a short live tomorrow or next day. Out with the chickens. I was going to try to put a few of those in, but sometimes we just get so busy around the farm. It is so hard to get that extra videos in. And the members videos, we got some vacation stuff that we're going to post on the members just because we can't put it out on public because of trolls. So if you are a member on the main channel, we've got some things we're going to share and things like that. So anyways, we're going to we're getting about $100 a turkey here. So yes, as they get bigger, a little bit more, but we're just really trying to get rid of some to get the feed bill down because like we're going through 7. So we go through a bag of feed, a 50-pound sack of that basically quail starter chicken feed about every day and a half. So that adds up after a while. But we're going to go ahead and sign off for tonight. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, and thanks for watching. Be sure to go over and check out Life on the Eddy Family Farm. We greatly appreciate y'all's love and support. If you decide you want to join the membership, you can actually go all the way back and watch every video we posted from the start. Just hit that little green join button, and you can follow us along. So we're going to sign off for tonight. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, guys. God bless.